Hey guys, it's Emily, and today I'm kind of bringing you guys a little bit of a different kind of video. I've really been thinking about what I want to do with my channel, and I think I'm going to mainly start focusing on band and winter guard videos mostly, so that's what I'm going to start probably mostly making. So I'm going to start a series on my channel, and with this first video, just going to be tips on how to survive your first year in guard. So I have 14 tips here that I'm going to read to you guys that just are from me. I didn't get these on the internet or anything, that I think are important things to know and remember. So I'm going to start with number 1, which is stop comparing yourselves to other people, which is probably the most important thing on this entire list, and why I put it first is you just started out. There are girls that have been doing this for 4 years, 3 years, and have been doing winter guard and fall guard, so they're obviously going to be probably a little bit better, and that is just because they've been doing it longer. Just like in band, somebody who's been playing longer is probably going to play a little bit better than you, and that's okay. You just have to keep working up there. So number 2 is always be on time, which you should live by band time, which is if you need to be there at 8, you need to be there at 7:45. So I always come to practice 10 minutes early. It helps you kind of get your mind set for practice, and you just overall, it's just better. It gets you in the mindset, and if you have time before practice to go to the bathroom, or tape your flag or your rifle, or just like go over stuff instead of getting there last minute and everybody's already there and they're already kind of starting warm up. So number 3 is do not miss practice. And I know this is kind of hard when you want to go on vacation, but if you are in town and these aren't mandatory practices, you need to go to all the practices, because you will be ahead of everybody else. Like I am on weapon line, and there's about 10 girls on weapon line, a little give or take. And we also have open gyms that day, so the people on flag, they come and they review stuff, and since we're on weapon line, we're already there, we go over stuff with them. So we went over on Monday our very first pass off that's due in like 2 months, and I basically know the entire thing now, and only 1/3 of the guard was there, so 2/3 don't even know it. So that's just kind of what happens. And then number 4 is try and choose spots in your warm-up block in the front. I know this is kind of hard if you don't think that you're very good, but honestly, they can see you better. And during winter guard, this is one of probably my worst habits, was I kind of went in the back, and I had been doing guard longer than all of those girls, and I still would go in the back because I was kind of a little shy and nervous to be in the front, but it always helps to be in the front. You help all the people that are behind you that may not know what you're doing. Number 5 is start making friends now, because you are going to spend the rest of your high school years probably with these people, and you don't want to be in a group of people that you're going to see at least 3 times a week that you don't like. So I would suggest that you start making friends. And some of my closest friends, I moved here this year. I was in a guard an hour away. Some of my closest friends are in guard, and I'm really, really thankful that I got that opportunity. So number 6 is learn proper guard language. Please, please, please do so, because you kind of look uneducated if you're coming to practice and you ask the director something and he doesn't even know what you're talking about because you're calling it's something completely different. So try and educate yourself and learn these things and get familiar with them. Then number 7 is do not start drama. Nobody wants drama. This is just kind of a give and take, but don't do it. If you're gonna start drama, go somewhere else. Please. Thank you. The next one is try and step out of your comfort zone a little. This kind of has to do with the getting in the front. I'm a very shy person outside of guard, but that's outside of guard. During guard, I perform all the time at practice. Like, I have the performing face, the performing mindset, and when we perform, I don't act shy and timid because that's not a thing in guard. So if you're shy, you kind of have to get over it. So number 9 is if you know, even before you make it, if you're going to auditions, the one thing that helps you is being, well, at least for me, being a little bit flexible. Start stretching, and if you have dance experience, be upfront and tell them about it because they will ask. And don't be timid and shy because I have dance experience and hardly anybody else does. So that kind of puts me away from a few of the other people. And try and start taking dance classes. Since I moved, I haven't started taking dance classes up here, but I'm gonna start in a couple of weeks, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I know a couple other girls are interested in doing that. It's a cool thing to get a part of. Number 10 is working out is not a chore. You do not have to do it, but you need to. Because I live in Arkansas, and it's pretty hot down here. It's definitely not Texas marching block, but it is hot. And I know that when we start going outside in the end of July, he's told us there's going to be people passing out. You need to cut soda, cut a bunch of sugar out of your diet, and start drinking a lot of water. Go to the gym, or just like do a little bit of a workout, but just change your diet and get all in a better shape, basically. Number 11, this kind of has to do with number 10, treat your body like a temple. Do not load yourself with a bunch of sugar and a bunch of unhealthy food and soda all the time, because you're gonna regret it. Once you start going outside and it's hot, you are immediately going to regret it, and it's better to start hydrating yourself now and not be at fault later. So number 12 is know what you're getting yourself into. This is not I can skip practice and go hang out with my friends. No, this is, you're gonna go to practice and then you can hang out with your friends when you have free time, probably after marching season ends. And there's also a financial commitment, and you need to be upfront if you can't make that commitment. Like, you need to tell your director and make it very, very clear, because it costs a lot of money to be in guard and be in marching band or DCI, and you need to let them know if you can't meet a standard. Number 13 is, if you don't start weapon if you're not ready. If you're not comfortable with flag and you can't do 100 drop spins standing in one place for the rest of your life, then don't go and start weapon. There's basically it's all returners on weapon line, and you really, I did flag for about a fall season before I started rifle, and I love rifle. Rifle is like my favorite thing probably in the entire world, besides my boyfriend. But I love weapon, and it's a really cool thing, but you need to be comfortable first before you start doing new stuff, because it's gonna be really hard, because it's a lot harder than flag is, and you have to prepare yourself. And then last but not least is practice, practice, practice. practice all the time, every day. I practice every single day for about 30 minutes, which I know a lot of people do not do, but right now it's raining. And I went outside earlier when it was like not so heavy raining and practiced for like 5 minutes because that's all I can really do. So just kind of keep these tips in mind, and I hope they help you out with your very first color guard season. So thanks for watching, and subscribe for more videos, and thumbs up if you liked it.